every step
I
I
can hear
take.
you say, keep going.
Somebody got shot in the face?
Up there. Up there. When they were shooting. You know who it was, baby?
It's cell phone video taken in August of 2018, just moments after a fight inside the stadium led to a triple shooting on the campus of Rains High School.
I closed myself up in the house since his death. My family haven't been the same. That hurts.
Police say Adams was shot and killed during a Rains versus Lee High School football game in 2018. 18-year-old Robert Howard is charged in his murder. According to Howard's original arrest report, the incident was gang-related, and he was listed as a gang member. Over the years, Murphy says people posted these videos, damaging her son's grave. She's also heard her son's death mocked by rappers in music videos. They referred to him as Spaz.
Fast face, hot on gang. Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right. Where's Corbin? Smoking Gerard, back with blunts, what I thought the man. Gerard, I heard they took Suge bite, just like Debo did. They took his gun and
This video, posted on social media, shows what appears to be a man spitting.
Gerard Adams.
And urinating. And caking decorations off of Gerard Adams' grave. The video never shows the man, only his shoes.
I just feel like that's a stab in the heart, doing stuff like that.
Jamila Murphy says seeing the video was devastating. She says her son's grave is typically decorated with flowers and balloons. Now it's empty.
I had a breakdown. I did, no lie. I had a breakdown, I had to put myself together. I was crying all day yesterday since I seen it.
Do you feel like he's doing this as some sort of retaliation?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Like, they feel like their friend should be out. Well, I feel like he need to be where he at.
Murphy says her son's birthday is next week.
I'm not going to let one disrespectful person stop me for putting flowers down on my son's grave for his birthday.
Treat him like a victim, like his mama doing over the internet. Like, my auntie, God bless her, did Gerard Adams. My auntie was depressed, dead reading. My grandma died behind that. My grandma caught a heart attack behind the songs that he was making.
Because he was always disciplined.
My Corbin mama couldn't walk out of the house without seeing somebody in the public. You know how they do TikToks anywhere. Where's Corbin?
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta feel like somebody pissed on my cousin's grave. Like you gotta feel that. You gotta feel like who we talking to. I'm just praying and waiting. Bye.
Good, y'all. Back with another quick conversation, man. If you don't mind, do the thing, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and of course, share, comment, all the things. As you can see, the video I just played, this was about the Julio Foolio case. The Julio Foolio case is, again, another case that it just kind of shows, what happens in the rap world, where art imitates life. Julio Foolio actually came to my studio when we were doing Street Stars back in Dallas at Switzer Ave. For those who know, they remember. But we were in a spot to where Bugatti Casino and Julio Foolio came through, and they were basically doing a music video. There was maybe 80 guns out. I'm talking about not just regular guns, but big Dracos, AK-47s, Extendos. And I remember one guy walking through where he had a baby in a diaper in one hand and an AK-47 in the other hand. And I'm like, man, what is going on? Even I was like, what is going on? So the owner saw that on his video security cam and said, man, if y'all got 1 week to leave, or I'm sending this video to the police. So that was my one experience with Julio Foolio when he came to Dallas. But as I watch this video that, of course, we guys are watching right now and looking at this case, it's basically the epitome of standing on business. As you can see, Julio Foolio, of course, someone, got shot at a football game. The person's grandmother, person's mother, they were heartbroken. Julio Foolio, not saying he did it, but he was making fun of it in the song Who I Smoke. a very famous song, and it's one thing. And I understand when the guy said, in the interrogation room, where, imagine going outside and the whole world, we're in the TikTok era, where in the song where they say, Corbin got dropped, or Corbin's missing, or something said, and the ad libs like, "Where's Corbin?" I personally remember that a lot of people, white girls, white boys, blacks, everyone, they would always do the "Where's Corbin?" And to know that that's your son, and he's no longer with us, is something to where it just eats at you every day. As you can see, the young man said it. The grandmother almost thought of suicide because of this. What do you do when your son is being portrayed every day, where almost damn near the radio is playing these songs, and this is your son's death, who lost his life, shot in the face. I understand the need for get back, but again, it's never eye for an eye. It's technically, let the laws do their job, but the laws did their job. They actually arrested the young man who was responsible for that murder. It's just the only fact that the young man, Julio Foolio, was still, of course, playing on their death, rapping about it. So it does emote anger. Does it emote enough anger to premeditate murder? I don't think so. Well, I know so. It shouldn't. Nothing should meditate that, or nothing should, bring about that feeling of saying, let me plan to leave from Jacksonville to go to Tampa, get the Dracos, get this, we're going to end this man's life. Too many people were involved, and again, as y'all see in the trial, everything was done so sloppy, from renting an Airbnb to taking your vehicle down there, driving your vehicle back, putting up the guns, just moving. And I remember watching that young man's interrogation. He was wondering, like, how they catch me? Like, how did they catch me? He was doing the thing. He was doing all that inside the interrogation room, and he was wondering, like, how did they catch me? Again, we live in the era of CCTV, man. All they need is just 1 ounce of seeing if you were there, a shoe, and then they could start from the 7-Eleven camera, going to the hotel camera, going to the CCTV cameras on the streets, traveling the Uber driver, looking at his turn. I mean, it's hard to do a crime now of that magnitude, and we have the whole federal government on your case, where they have all their resources to find you. They will find you, and they will put a case to you. So the trial didn't even take long. But the guy who did it, he was laughing at the other men when they all got found guilty. And I think it was they were up for the death penalty. And when it comes to the sentencing phase, all the other guys had people come in and talk for them, saying they weren't like that. They didn't really, they didn't live like that. Bad circumstances. And the one young man who, of course, was affected by this, Julio Foolio, he was like, nah, I'm still on business. He was laughing at them for saying, hey, y'all know what we did. I mean, y'all ain't here asking for leniency. Y'all know what we on, man. The get back was real. And they was on that. So it just begs the question of where does the cycle end? A young man gets shot, the person's arrested who did it. That person's friend or cousin or whatever starts making fun of the person who got killed in the song. So that person's family is going to come back and do something to them. Now, technically, Julio Foolio's family or someone that knows him is going to go back and try to do something to that man. And again, when does the cycle end? Where does it end? Where does the buck stop of this black-on-black violence, man? We got to do better, man. Florida is in an epidemic, man. I know from Jacksonville, which is treacherous. Tampa's not so bad, but Jacksonville, there's some of the realest ones out there. Really, they should make Grand Theft Auto 6 in Jacksonville to keep it quite 100. But I would like to know your guys' take, man, to see, like, no murder is ever justified. But at least do you understand when you watch this video? Do you understand where a young man comes from, man? So I'd love to get your take on it. Let's just jump right in the comments, man. I want to hear y'all's take. Let's have a back and forth. Let's have a conversation. In the meantime, if you don't mind doing the thing, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to have this and all upcoming videos pop up in that notification, man. You know how I go, man. Real Life Joker, I'm out.